How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Rouse back with another video. We are checking out more Action Force. Today we have ECLIPSE in her Warpath appearance, which is a variant. I guess it was a con exclusive, and then Big Bad Toy Store had her up on sale, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, because, you know, they send their overstock there a lot of places. So I got her, and I was like, this is cool. Let me check her out. So yeah, with all that being said, let's take a close look at the box, then we'll get this bad girl open. Checking out the front of the box, you can see it says Action Force ECLIPSE. 14 plus down there at the bottom. We've got the figure and all her accessories in the box with some nice artwork on the sides there. On this side, we get Action Force with some more nice artwork. Can't really talk, sorry about that. On the back, we get some really nice promo artwork of the figure, along with some nice art in the back. And then, of course, we do get a calling card with these. ECLIPSE, file name, Tamayo Diana. I don't know how to say that. Primary specialty, 38A Civil Affairs Officer. Secondary skills, 28 Air Assault, 5P Parachute, 5Q Pathfinder, whatever that stuff means. Birthplace, Rochester, New York. Rank affiliation, Staff Sergeant, Action Force. And then there's a whole bio down there and some artwork right here. I guess I'll read that for y'all. Diana Tamayo grew up in upstate New York to parents from mixed heritage. Her father was a skilled blacksmith of Mexican descent, and her mother was a career Army officer from Ecuador. From the time that she was old enough to walk, her father exposed her to the outdoors, ensuring that the skills and traditions of his family were passed on to his daughter. By the time she was a teenager, she was as much an expert in her culture as her father. After high school, she chose to follow in her mother's footsteps by serving her country. Diana excelled in airborne training and left college with jump wings on her chest and ambition in her heart for more. She found what she was looking for at Ranger School, where she came face to face with her own insecurities and weaknesses. While deployed in the Middle East, Diana soon found herself being attached to special missions units, going into places that the Army wasn't permitted to go. After the events of the Divide, many recruiters came calling, but there was only one force that would allow ECLIPSE to showcase her talents. And then down there at the bottom, it says Action Points 2, cut and save action points for future promotions, valaverse.com, follow on all that stuff. And then on this side, we get that nice artwork of ECLIPSE there with the Warpath paint on. She looks really cool. But with all that being said, let's get this bad girl open. As you can see, I cut the tape and pulled the bottom out, so she should just slide out super easily. And there's our ECLIPSE out of the cardboard and ready to get out of that pot. Here is our Warpath ECLIPSE out of the box. As you can see, she's got some of her gear. She comes with quite a few accessories, which we will go over, but I've got some of them on her right now. She comes with a stand, and I will say they do feel like a G.I. Joe, but a lot sturdier. Like the weapons are harder plastic, and the knives are sharp, and the guns are really hard, so they don't feel bendy or gummy. And I do need to heat her up a little bit because some of her joints are really tight, but she feels like a really sturdy figure. And I'm really excited to have a couple of Action Force, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, like she's got a really nice head sculpt. She's got some war paint on, obviously, coming down to a combat vest with some ammo pouches. She's got her pistol. She's got some boots, and she's also pinless, which is nice. I like that. She fits right in with G.I. Joes. You want to slide her in there? That's probably where they're going to go on my shelf, because why not? And yeah, she's got a nice, really detailed tattoo. She's like half Native American, so she's got that whole thing going on, that whole aesthetic, and it's really cool. She's got a nice, well, I don't want to talk about her accessories really, but she's just a really cool figure, and I'm really happy to finally get my hands on a valaverse, because they're doing the Legend of the White Dragon 2-pack, and I really want that because Jason David Frank, and I really want to see that movie when it's finally released. So I wanted to get a sneak peek at what I'm gonna. Checking out her height, she stands at about, oh, she's pretty tall. She stands at almost 6.5 inches. So she's a pretty tall lady, which is interesting. So that's kind of cool. Going over the articulation, starting at her head, she has nice range of movement forward. Not so much back, it's blocked by her hair. Side to side is all right, not terrible, not amazing. About 90 degrees at the shoulder. We do get a bicep cut. We do get double elbows, which are really tight. I do need to heat her up, but they work, as you can see. We get a nice midsection cut there with the ball peg, as well as at the waist, so that's nice. Of course, there's a waist cut. We get really generous drop down hips, a nice thigh cut, double knee. Can she kick her own butt? pretty much she can. Then we get a boot cut down there, and then we get rockers and hinges, as well as multiple different hinged hands. This one I believe is side to side, up and down. So yeah, we get different hands, different articulations. So yeah, overall it feels like a G.I. Joe classified series, which is really nice, and it feels high quality. It doesn't feel like gummy or warped or anything. The joints work well. I just need to heat them up. So yeah, really cool figure. Checking out the accessories for our Warpath Eclipse, she comes with a lot of stuff, like a lot. First of all, she comes with this vest, and as you can see, it has 2 ammo pouches on it. So that's cool. And you know, so that's two magazines, I should say. Those are what those are called. 2 magazines, but you just pop, geez, wow, nothing knocked over, surprisingly. You just pop the head off and slide the vest on. It just slides over her head, and then you buckle it up in the side, and that works really well. Fortunately, the plastic is hard enough that they just buckle into place, and then she's got her vest on. But she comes with that normal head sculpt, which is that one, if it'll focus, which is a really nice head sculpt. And then she comes with this yelling head sculpt as well. But we also got a version of that with the, I drop it all the time. The version of that, the upgrade kit. As you can see, there's her unpainted face yelling. Let me hold those up together, actually. That would be more helpful. So yeah, those are the head sculpts. And, you know, we've got the head sculpts, we've got the vest. Let me put her head on so she doesn't look weird without a head. It just pops on there like a G.I. Joe classified series would. Then she also has this knife, which is very nicely detailed. I think it's based on a real world knife. Pandora has that knife as well. And it just sheathes into the back of her belt because she's got a sheath there for it. And then she comes with this pistol, which has a port for effects, which we do have from her upgrade kit. And that pistol just slides into her holster on her hip there. She comes with 3, actually 4, because her machine gun assault rifle comes with a magazine as well. So she has that. So she's got 3 magazines on her, 2 on her, and then 1 in the gun. And then she has 3 extra ones, which there's no place to store them. I keep dropping it. No place to store them whatsoever, unfortunately. So those are just kind of floating. She comes with this neck piece, which goes over that. She comes with this head sculpt as well, which is really cool. And there I put the scarf on for y'all so you can see that. And then she comes with 2 trigger hands, which she has in right now, so she can hold a bunch of guns. But come on, let me get her to stand up. I mean, I guess that's what her stand is for, right? Which, oh yes, I forgot. That's another accessory. They all come with a stand that says Action Force. It looks like metal, kind of. But she comes with a bunch of hands. She comes with regular gripping hands for her. Where is that thing? What happened to it? Oh, there it is. We've got a tomahawk weapon. We've got a tomahawk weapon for her, so it's kind of a sickle, like tomahawk blade thing. Then she's got some open hands for, I guess, fighting, just normal gesturing. Then we've got 2 fists, 1 for each hand, of course, and another gripping hand for her, bless you, for her opposite hand. So yeah, that is the accessories for our Warpath Eclipse. It's a lot, but she looks really cool all decked out. I just wish there was a way to store the rest of those magazines that she came with. But for the most part, all of her accessories fit on her, so she's really cool. Here is our Warpath Eclipse with our G.I. Joe classified Zarana and our Action Force Pandora. She's the shortest of the 3, as you can see. And they all fit right in there with each other, so you can put, you know, G.I. Joe and Action Force in the same shelf. It doesn't really matter. They're basically the same thing, essentially, like, other than who makes them. Here she is with Agent Helix and CoverGirl, because you can slide her right in with the rest of the female Joes and it works just perfectly fine. Here she is with Roadblock and Sergeant Stalker for some more G.I. Joe. For some Marvel Legends, here she is with Spider-Man and Spider-Man. Here she is with Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Lunar Wolf Ranger, and Fouge Articulated Icons, Martial Artist Kat. It'd be cool to get the bone guy, skeleton guy that the Fouge is releasing. Here we have some Indiana Jones Adventure Series and some SH Figure Arts, because you could slide these in basically any 6-inch line if you want, as anyone to find anybody. Lastly, for some Star Wars Black Series, here she is with the updated Glavis Ringworld Mando and Ahsoka from The Mandalorian. So yeah, I think that about covers comparison. So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that the Valaverse Warpath Eclipse is totally worth it, because she's totally worth it to me. I mean, just look at her. She's really cool. She's got a bunch of great accessories, like a lot of accessories. And she's just a well-sculpted, well-made, like sturdy figure, and that's awesome to see. And if you think it's awesome to see my videos every week, go ahead and subscribe down below and hit the like button. Make sure to do that, because it really helps me out in the algorithm. And of course, comment down below. Let me know what you think of this figure. If you have any Action Force, if you want to grab any, how your day is going, all that good stuff. And of course, check out my Patreon, which is $1 a month. If you want to see my videos early, go ahead and do all that good stuff. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.